In this part of the DVD here, you're selecting a moment now. I will go through with you the basic energy drills that JKD body weapon, that what we're teaching you on this particular DVD content in there. What does it have? What sort of energies they got there and why we use them for, and what they're there for, what reason why they're there for. The most important thing is you need to understanding the basic of the energy drill. That's why I go through on this lesson now to cover the pack out drill, the gag out drill, and the punch drill. So you understanding each one and each one what we use them, what you use them for. Let me borrow you again, Mark. On this particular one here now, I'll go through with you the basic gag out drill. If you already are ready now and in front of TV want to do some training with us, and you got a partner there, then let's begin. Let me show you through the basics so you can practice and understand. The first thing we want to do is learning the gag out. Gag out, understanding the arm, the forearm to be strong. The first thing we're going to do is going to be arm, he's this side, I came in this side like this. Yeah, so basically when he come from the waist, 1, and then he come up, 2, then he come down, 3. Okay, when he turns them 3, then they go and cross like this, 1, 2, 3, like that. Now the important is when you work with this, you have to turn your waist together. If you go like that, to the arm like that alone, like go up like that and like that, it's no good because you don't do anything to yourself. You have to work everything together with the body. So watch again, go 1, 2, 3, cross, 1, 2, 3, cross, 1, 2, and 3. Now when you work with this particular one, only time you tense your hand is when the contact land. Okay? When you finish, then you relax. Or else you're tensing all the time, the blood don't pump through, you will have problem. When you start on this particular one there, try to hit light a little bit with your partner first and then gradually build up, or else you will have problem with your hand. Let me do it now so you can see how we really do them properly. Watch how we do them. Ready? Okay, and that is how we do this on this particular gag out. Now why? I already need to explain to you so you're understanding why we do this particular movement. For example, when he punch me, I need to have my hand to block. Now, if he haven't done any punching on this particular training, his arm is not going to be strong. So one of this hand come up, he will feel a lot of pain. So when he punch come out, go 1 like that, yeah? His arm will be painful. He punch me other side, for instance, arm like that. That's what the hand used for punch other side, this hand, see? Like that. Because if I get using my arm in that conditioning, that particular way, he coming to attack me, I don't care. Because I'm able to go in and destroy him quickly. If he punch me again this way, my hand is coming to punch me this side, my hand is here. Very, very easy for me to work. And especially on a JKD training, I need to get my body strong because that's why I call JKD body weapon. And that's why we use that particular exercise for, okay? Next one I'm going to go through with you is a basic punch drill. On this particular one there, you need to understanding how to control the hand and punch and in control of the situation change from one to another. So you know exactly how to do them. Now let me show you how we start. When he punch me, I block on this hand like this. Yeah, out like that. So go slowly again. So you go 1 hand out like that. This hand here, slap the hand down. When you slap him down, keep it there and then punch him. This hand come in and punch him. Yeah. When you have this hand here, he will return like this and he slap and he punch me. My hand is back in this position and I will do exactly the same again, slap him down and punch him. And he do exactly the same. Every time you punch him, you keep the hand here. Okay. So basically, you drop him up. You here. You got one hand, he's got one hand. So that's what you need to have the hand here. Okay, go on again. Slap, punch. Like that. Now, if you want to go to the other side, change in other sides, then what you're doing is, do it again. Slap, you come up. Instead of punching him, you drop. Okay, your hand come or drop like that. As soon as when he come in to block like that, you have this hand here, cross, and slap this hand down, and you punch. And you do exactly the same as this, like this. Okay, very, very simple movement like this. Okay? And if you have enough of that, you want to change, then you do exactly the same job, slap, and change, like this. Okay? Now let me show you how we do them in a real action on a fast, so you can play around with this. When you train with your partner, first you start normal, get used to it, then you speed up to getting the idea how to change and move your body around. So how we do them. And this is how we train and do on that particular punch roll. Let me show you on it why we use them for and why we do this particular punch roll. Because when you do the roll, it's let you understanding the hand working overtime on the speed. But when in the reality, you work slightly different. So for instance, if you come there and punch me, I understand, boom, boom, like that. Because I need to get used to the boom, 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 I'm here. I like basically understand the dropping him. Now if I want to go other side, for instance, I basically understanding that. See, I'm here. So very quickly the hand, I'm be here. Understanding the line, because sooner I punch, boom, boom, I'm be here. See the arm here, and of course, so punch roll coming. See? So exactly the same way as you just train just now for the punch roll. See? Punch roll. Very, very simple. Okay? When you start understanding that, it's very simple. For instance, I punch him, he block, hit, here, see? I come back and hit him. Okay? And that's what it do. It helps you to get your hand work overtime. When your hand work overtime, you know exactly how to do this particular movement. Then easy for you when you crash into the fight, you know how to work with your hand. Okay? Now next one, I will go through you now. It's called a pack-style throw. It's not a throw into our body weapon system. On this particular throw, it helps you to move your body around on the sides, instead like the punch roll hitting the center. This particular throw is using the hand inside to block. I'll show you through slowly like I already done on the previous two throws, so you understanding how to do them with your partner. When you start on this, yeah, when you hit me on this hand, for instance, so make sure when it hit you, like you hit you across in the face like this, yeah. So the hand you come out, it's like this, okay, like this on this particular hand like that. As soon as you are in that particular movement, your hand underneath here come up and loosen down and slap in the hand here again and come to hit him. So we hit him across here again, not in here, across that. So he come out like that to block, yeah? And then he will over and slap and then hit. My hand is here. So I go back and work exactly the same with him like that again. Come back here a little bit in the middle a little bit, so you're here. Now when you come into do that again, one, slap, and then back into here, okay? Like this. Very, very simple movement like that, okay? Hand here and move like that, okay? Like that. When you start, you work in a slightly range, quite long like this, yeah? When you get used to it, you can close it up as you're moving like this, or you're moving out like this, doesn't matter, okay? To get used in the line, move, size, back, side. Okay? That will help you to understanding the basic line coming in from the angle of your face. Let your body to work everything. Say for instance, he come in here again, so push it in. I dive, see? That will help me to learning that. Now instead of that coming, I will have this hand here. See? I will overtake from here. I will overtake and I hit him. So when I hit him, I have one hand here and one hand here. So when he gets in that particular movement, then he will come over and he will do it to me like this. Yeah. Very simple. When you practice with this particular one there, try to practice as much as you can on the hand, so make your hand flow a bit well, little bit. If it don't flow very well with your hand, you will have problem with moving your body around. In a JKD body weapon on the energy drill and dropping, you need to understanding energy drill, knowing where every movement are and where they're all putting together. Okay, what is energy? Energy is when he starts hitting, he's passing the arm there. If anything on here, I will understand it because it's the force coming toward me. Okay, if that arm not there, I don't feel anything from here. So I don't know he's pushing in or he's pushing this way or he's pushing this way. Push it in this way, then I come to here. But he's pushing this way, I will come into here. If he's pushing straight at me, then I come across again. So I understanding what sort of energy he's passing from him to me. Yeah, so you understand. Now from this particular throw, you're using for all different reasons, okay? Now for instance, he come in to punch me, for instance, yeah, pump straight coming in. When he pump into that, I'm not necessarily using the pack sound from here. I'm using the principle of it. Like for instance here, okay? Now, if it come to hit me like the bottle, come and hit me in the head for instance, then my hand is here. Okay, like I got a hit like that, then my hand is coming here, and I hit him, okay? It's used for all different reasons for it, on it. It's let you understand with the hand working over time. Let me show you the first one so you can understand how all of this particular movement works. So pack out. So when you work with this particular movement, you understanding the line where they're coming in. From here, you like basically understand where the hand is. This basic thing like this. Like I can understanding where he is from here. I control the line where I want to move him. Okay. Like if I want to go for lock, I can understand the lock basically. That's that sort of thing. And that's why you're using that particular energy throw forward. Let your understanding different line coming in at you. When you start understanding different line, make it easy for you to work, okay? Because you know exactly what line come at you. Watching through this part of the DVD again, if you needed to, on each slow bit, so you can practice over again and again. And when you start understanding all this, then it's easy for you to move on. I see you on the next lesson. In this particular lesson, I will talk to you through the energy drill again on the lap sao, chi sao on the Wing Chun chi sao, and the elbow drill, and then the push hand, Tai Chi push hand. Because in our JKD body weapon, we have so many different energy drill. Because of different energy drill give us a different way of doing things. It's very important to understanding each energy drill doing what and what they use them for. So I will explain to you through that, everything, what they use it for and why we do what we do, so you know. Let me put you again, Mark. Now this particular one here, I will go through with you now, is the basic lap sao drill. On this particular lap sao drill, you're understanding how to using the hand first. When you start understanding how to using hand, then you can start to put things on later on. Okay, lap sao, it basically, he will have the arm like the bong sao, wing block for instance, and I have my hand here. And my arm like this. My elbow and this elbow must be stick together at all times. He grab my hand and pull. When he pull, my arm here must be stay with this arm here. Okay, that's the whole idea. If I lose like that, I go like that. Okay, grab. Basically, if I got no energy passing here, that he's not touching me, it's worthless because you not do anything. You just sit there and doing this. I just sit there and doing like this. Yeah. What does that do? So the idea when we're training on this particular one, you need to stick with them so you're understanding the energy. So that's when you cross yourself in that particular fight zone, you feel he push you or pull you, whatever, you feel that energy passing from him to you, then you can start to react. So that's why your arm like this, my hand like that. When he grab, and I turn, and I will turn to bong sao position. When you're in that position, when you pull my arm down, it's difficult because he can't break my arm. Now, if I'm not in this arm, it's not bent like this, and I go like that, point down, then I say my arm is broken. That's why it have the arm here. So when it's your turn, you have your hand here, like grab, and then pull. As soon as you pull, you turn to this. And you do exactly the same, pull, and then like this. Okay, that's what you do. When you practice this particular movement over and over and over like this, if you want to change, as soon as he grabbing your hand like this, then you can turn your hand over, then pull. Then you go this side, and you do exactly the same again on this. Okay, turn. Then you come back and you change this side. Okay. Now every time you change, he grabbing you. Then you change. Or I grabbing him from here. Okay, when I turn, okay, pull my hand down, like that, then he pull my hand across and change. Okay, so it doesn't matter, anybody can change at any time. Okay, so as soon as he grabbing me, I change, or I grabbing him, he changed. Doesn't matter, because you need to understanding different time you're changing in the way you want to train, to changing around each size of the hand. So that's how we do the lap sao like this. Okay. Arm like this, and you practice with particular movement. Now when you practice this over and over like that, and you wonder to yourself, why I stand there, try to move my hand that and that surely it not do anything good to me. When I question in a fight, I can't grab somebody's hand and roll like that, look like disabled. But that's when you're wrong, because this particular energy drill, the lifestyle drill, is very, very powerful into the close range. Because when you start to see him, where the hand coming up like this, the handle like this, you grab and pull. So for instance, he punch me, as soon as I get here, I pull him, yeah? Or I might punch him, I get into here, I grab this hand here and pull, yeah? So I pull him because of that. Another way when we're into that situation is when he punch me, and I hit him, and he move his head back like that, move your head back, so you're in that particular zone. I'm too far away, I'm here, that's when I'm bringing him in. Okay, that's where they have this hand here, that's why I'm bringing him here to hit him. And that particular energy drill from here, lap sound, is help me to bring him in from the range, from long to close range. So I'm far away, I can't hit him here, then I come in and hit him here. So I'm in my zone. Now you put my hand up there, as soon as you grab my hand, see, I'm be here. And his arm like this, I'm be here. Okay, and that's the whole idea of this particular one, is let you understanding to bringing your opponent from a longer distance, bringing close to you, because you don't want to go in to hit him. Because if you start to go in to hit him, anything can happen because too close to him. And that's why you do this particular lap sound for. Now next bit I'm going to go through with you is the basic elbow drill. Okay? On this particular elbow drill, it lets you understanding how to use your elbow. So when you're in a particular fight zone, you can understanding how to put your elbow in very quickly and very, very easy. When you start, he coming to elbow me. So he arm like this, straight like this. His hand is here. If you have the partner there at the moment training, and if you want to follow us, and that's what you need to do. So arm like this, hand here. Make sure your hand is here to block, okay? And keep your hand is in center like that. As soon as you've done that, this hand come underneath here, turn it over like this, and so you slap your hand into his elbow here. When your hand is in his elbow, then you come up and elbow. When you come up to elbow, don't elbow just like that, because it's no good. Just turn your whole waist to elbow, okay? And when he done that, he will put your hand up here, and you always keep your hand on him to pin here. If you go like that, and he's there, that's when he hit you. So that's where the arm must be in here to cover, and the elbow here. Now when he done that already, he come over, and he slap, and he elbow you, okay? Now when he done that, your hand is here, and you do exactly the same at this to him. When you work with this particular movement, if you want to change, it's no different. You just slap it down, drop, across, slap, and then step and elbow. Okay? Now when you elbow him, don't go like this on him, lean your body. Yeah? If you move your body away, then you fall over. You always keep your back upright and your waist is turned. If you not keep your back upright and your waist is turned, you won't be able to put a lot of power in when you elbow. When you cross yourself into the movement in a close range, you need to develop the power in that particular range like this. You can't bring your elbow back here and try to elbow him because he see you. So that's why you're doing a particular way like this. So elbow me again. So arm up like this, hand underneath here, slap and elbow. Then come back and then do this. Now if you stand like that, elbow coming in, too close to you, that's why you move your body slightly back, like this. Let this hand to absorb it. Force it in, I will turn. So that's why this hand here to absorb. Yeah, soon you feel that in, slap, and then you bring your arm like this. Then you come back, you drop, and you come back this way. And that's why you're doing a particular elbow drill like what we do there. You need to turn your body and go in and do the business. When you practice with your partner, try to practice slow first. When you understand in a rhythm how they move, then you go slightly faster a little bit. So you can understanding each one, everything where the body coming in. The quality of the technique is very important. If you're doing the basic on this and get the movement wrong, when you're into the movement, when you're trying to use them, you will have problem because you don't get in your body to work, and certain part of the muscle don't understand what you're doing. In the JKD training, very important to get your body knowing exactly where you go. If you don't know where you go, when you work something very fast, you will have problem because that muscle you're using, you're not using them. And that's important. And why we use them for is, I show you here so you can understand why we use that particular elbow drill. Now, for instance, I punch him. He punched me, for instance. I come in here. When I come to here already, I'm here, and I don't want to hit him, I be elbow. I come into here to elbow him. That's be one reason. Another reason he might punch me, I'm here, and in my way. Yeah, I can't hit him in the face here. And I already talked to you about lap style already. But on the elbow one, I can slap him down, and then boom, I killing his arm here. And because I kill his arm, he come and punch from here, for instance, punch from there, for instance, I come back here, and I kill his arm here. But if he punch me again this side, I come in here, then I come back and hit him from here. There's so many different ways you're using the elbow. I will explain to you more about it as you're watching through the DVD. But this one here, briefly, let you understanding why we do this. So you know why. As you see, punch coming on. I only elbow straight on. I don't go like that onto him. If I don't do like that onto the throw, then I don't do like that onto when attacking him. Because my muscle of my body don't get used to doing that. If I start to overlean, I get my back problem, okay, overwork. So that's why when he punch coming in, I drop here, I'm here, I'm here. I'm here, my back is like this, my body in straight line. And that's why when you do the drill, you do the drill exactly like that. Next one I'm gonna go through with you now is basically the chi sao drill, the energy drill of the Wing Chun side. Now on this particular energy drill, we just gonna fly past. Basically, we just try my best on all the energy drill to show you exactly where they are. We cannot stand there and give you the energy from your TV here. Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult because all the energy you're doing is you got to practice. You got to need to find someone, understand about the basic onto the energy drill, or you train with your partner and follow us, then you will understand. All the energy drill, I try my best to show you the shell, what it look like, and then you got to play around with it. And hopefully one day you got a chance to train it with me, then I can start to show you how everything's supposed to be worked. Now on this particular energy drill here, the chi sao, he's going to be like this. Yeah, basically his hand is in like this, okay, and his arm is like that, okay, here. So basically you like this, okay, like that. And when he turn your body, turn your hand, and your hand like this. As you see, my arm here, it lock inside. I from here, this one turn, and this one here, down. Yeah? And my hand is like this. This one turn up and down, but this arm here, it lock in the center. Okay? And that's how you work onto the energy drill. Now when he in that particular here, and I want to push my hand on the top, he gonna be like this, and I gonna be like that, and my arm like this. Yeah? When I'm turned, I gonna be like this, and he gonna be like that. My arm is in this position, and he gonna be in that position like that. Like you holding a ball inside him. Okay? On that particular movement there. Show you on this one here so you can see on this camera there. So your hand is like this. Yeah, my arm is here. Now when he turn, then my arm is like this. Okay? Arm like this. And I turn, and the hand like this. Yeah? When he turn. So his arm like this when he turn, and then he turn, and the arm like this when he turn. Okay? My arm turn, and like that. Now when you work with this particular one here, when you're in that particular movement, you go like that. And what happens is you force yourself in, and I force myself in, and he forced myself to me, and it jam. That and that jam together. And here, the same thing. He forced myself to me, and this hand here, particular hand on this side, forced into him. So jam. And that's what's happening. That's what your rowing affects like this. Yeah, and that's what happened here. Okay? You're learning on this particular movement like that. Now on this particular movement here, when you're working on the chi sao on this side like that, okay? On here, you are trying to put a little bit of attention into your opponent so you know it's there. So it's there. It's something he want to come across, but he can't, basically. Okay? When you work with this movement like that. When you work with this here, if you do very light like this, like that, it's like don't feel anything, it's worthless because you don't feel the force coming from him come toward you. If you don't feel the force come toward you, you don't know how to divert them. So that's why you have to make sure that your hand is in that particular movement like this. Yeah. Now, when you're doing this particular movement and you feel he's very weak, and he feels his hand not enough force coming in weak, that's when you sometimes when you work like this, you can put the punch in. Okay. And that's why if you put a bit tense, a little bit, and it's going to be difficult for me to put a punch in because I'm punching, he feels that straight away, so I won't be able to hit him. Okay, and that's what happening. If you feel weak, I saw you feel weak, and I put my hand to punch him, and that's what this energy drill do. Help you to understanding the movement of the body, where they are. Okay, from here you basically control him. Yeah, if I want to control him, anytime I control him, I basically feel where he is and start to understanding where his body is, and I start to come in to control him, and that's what it do for. Okay, and I might come in on the side. On this particular chi sao, when you practice, try to practice as much as you can. First you start, you feel a bit strained and weird. Now when you start to work around them and work into it, you will start understanding a lot more better, because you got to spend a lot time doing it, because at the moment I just try to give you the shell, what that's supposed to be do. When you start to understand the shell, you got to spend more time to practice, and you can see and feel the energy. Okay. Now when you're using the chi sao, why you use that? For instance, he hooked me, hook coming in, and he hooked me this side, and that's time you question in that fight, you're in that particular movement. Now if you're doing Wing Chun, you'll be in here first, because you're inside him. He forced into me, for instance, yeah, inside him, I control him, yeah. So I'm here, I can control him on this hand here. From here, I can start to work with him. Or he might, when one hand he punch me, yeah, and I punch him, and that's 2% in this particular wrestling mode at the moment, yeah. Now, if you are using Wing Chun, understanding the center line of Chi Sao, you will be understanding where he is. So I'll be here, see, I'll be controlling him, because I'm controlling that line here, inside him, okay. Because as soon as he grab me and I grab him, I got one hand, he got one hand. Yeah, and that's when I'm here. I got to understand the line here. So my hand where he is. If he start coming in, try to work my hand. I know where he is. See? I control him. I know where he is. And that's why you're using particular chi sao for. And all this particular energy drill, I will show you through later on as you're watching through the dropping side and the energy drill side. On the full energy drill side, you will understanding more about as we're talking through and you're watching through. On this particular energy, the chi sao, is that you use all the energy, for instance, it's a time and a place for each thing to use. I will explain to you more about that later as well. Next drill we're going to talk to you about is a Tai Chi push hand drill. On this particular one there, from the Tai Chi side, the pushing hands, you're understanding the force from your opponent come and push you, you know where to divert him. Okay, so you can understand. When you start to work with this, his leg and your leg come in like that. Okay, like this. And he's put your hand back like this, and you push your hand out like this. Another hand you got here is on his elbow, and he's put his hand on my elbow, basically like this. And now what happened is I push him in, and he not letting. Now when he pushed me back, you see my heel coming down, and my toe pointed upward, because I start diverting at the moment. I push him in, and he pushed me, like this. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You try to push him, and try to make sure you're pushing him to him like this, and he diverting it. And he pushing like that, yeah? That's what you're trying to do. When you have enough of that, and you feel a bit weak on the arm, you put this hand from your hand, this hand here, on his elbow from the hand, take it, and down from here, okay? Cross this hand here, and change it. So his leg and your leg will change, and my hand on his elbow. And he started pushing like that, okay? So that's what's happening. Okay, push like that. Now when you stand, if you go like that, and he push me, and do not lift your feet, the heel up like this, yeah? You will have problem because your body, it fall over, yeah? So just lift your heel up and then you push in again. Every time you push it in, your heel pushing down and your toe down like that. So you push in, your back straight like that, and then it push you like this, yeah? And that's how you're doing this particular drill. When you have enough, you come in this size, like this. Okay. Now, when you walk around with this particular energy drill, it helps you basically when I push it in. See, he divert, push it, he divert. See, that's what he pushing to me. I divert. That's what's happening. I'm learning to diverting out the way. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. And understanding where his hand is. Feel his hand, so I know where his hand is. That's where his hand is. He's pushing there, coming in, and I have to make sure my hand is on his elbow when I do that. Okay, my back is straight a little bit when I pushing him. Okay, and that is why you practice this particular push hand drill to let you understanding the pressure, and always using the principle of the Tai Chi side, diverting and pushing and understand where everything is. So you know exactly where your body are. Now when you're using this particular push hand, what you're using for? For instance, if I do in a pushing like this, okay? Now when I want to push him, what I'm trying to do is I want to close him up from here. And so I push him like that, okay? Like for instance, punch me, boom, boom, I'm here, yeah, I'm here. Then I push him, okay? It's the time and the place for using each of the particular drill like this. So you're understanding each one and why you use them for. It's also the different way you use them. Like for instance, he punched me, for instance, and be here on his side here, turn and I push him out of the way. Okay, similar push as you're using from the hand, because I get used to the pushing, okay, from the push hand, see? So when you start with him, for instance, give you another example doing this one so you can understand. Hand out here and your feet coming in, yeah? And your hand in here, so you push. And then he push you, like that. Don't stand like that, he push me, will get pushed over like that. So make sure that when he push in, you divert, and then you push him, like this, yeah? Your heel must be down, and then when you push, you like coming down with that. And then he push me, then come back, then I can push that, yeah? That's how you train with them. Have enough, you change. Okay? This particular movement like that. And that is what you're using on this particular push hand drill. Training on all this particular drill over and over so you can understanding all the basic energy drill, how it works. When you're understanding how it works, when you go into the full energy drill bit, then you can see every one of them linked together. Okay, so you can understand all of them working together on everything, putting together on all different time. So you can understanding how to get your body move faster and move without thinking about what you do next, because your body needs to do overtime and do it without thinking about. And that's very, very important. Let you understanding this is become the second nature to you when you work on this particular energy drill. Watching through this part of the DVD again if you need to. If you got a problem, and go back to beginning and watch it again, so when you're understanding how to do them with your partner, and then you can move on to next bit. If you're not understanding all the energy drill, it's going to be you're going to be fine. Very difficult to progress if you don't understanding, because this one is called energy drill and dropping. I see you on the next lesson. On this particular lesson you're learning at the moment, on your slacking, I will go through with you full energy drill, meaning everything you've been learned already. Link them all together so you know exactly how everything flow together, so you know where everything are. And when I finish that, I will go through with you basic full energy drill again and put all the different tools in. For instance, knee, elbow, punch, kick, everything plug into it. So make your light spar working with your partner, so understanding how to expressing your movement. When you work with this, I won't teach you how to kick or punch, because on this particular DVD here, if you're watching through the first DVD, it's called the JKD Body Weapon. On that particular DVD, we'll show you how to kick and how to condition. On this one here, we delegate mainly on energy drill and dropping. So I'll go through with you all the movement, how to drop them up, how to do the energy drill. And that's what this DVD delegate for. Let me show you through the full energy drill now so you can understand how to work. Let me put it again, Mark. Now, you already done through the basic, all the basic drill already. I show you one by one how to link together. Now, first one I'm going to start with you first is the gag out drill. When you do the gag out, you just do nice and easy. I'll go very slow with you, okay, like this, yeah? So if you want to start, okay, with your partner in there, and let's start together so you can understand how everything is. First, you start the gag out. Hand here, over, down, cross, over, and down. Make sure you turn your waist like this, okay? And then like that. Now, when from here, if I want to change into the pass out drill, then what I'm doing is, when I get into this size, when it coming in this size, instead of I come on this side, okay, starting from this side again. When it come into here, okay, when on this side, when it come on this side here, I will basically this hand from here, here, and then I come to hit to the pass out. Okay, let's start again on that. So go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so basically that sort of movement. Or you maybe work on this particular one like this. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Stop this side, then come hit him here. Okay. Either one make no difference. Okay. Either one doing make no difference. Which way you do is up to you. Provided you stop one hand and hit other. You can't just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and like that. You can't do that. Because that way, that hand is not been stopped yet. Like you're training, fighting. That one hand not stopped yet. You come and do something else, he's going to twat you in the face. So make sure you got to stop one hand before you come other hand to go into the throw. When you do the energy throw, it's no different. You have to think that you're in a reality, or else you will have problems. So we start again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom, back. Keep one hand here, like that. That's when you do the pack style. Soon he done that, he will do the work like this. 1, okay, doing like throw like that. Okay, pack style. Now from here, if I want to go in any other throw, then I just change. For instance, on this one here, on this particular movement here, I go in to do the punch throw from here. Okay. As soon as I get into doing this movement here like this, here, from here, instead of coming in to hit him, okay, from here, I come across like that and slap this hand down here, and I'm away. Yeah, so he can't punch me and hit me. Now I go back into punch him straight in the chest here. It's called a punch throw, so I punch here. And he come across like that, and he punch me. Now from here, I can change and work as you already done that movement already, how to work, okay, like that. And then change and come back here. Now from here, if I want to go into left side throw, for instance, I will come in, like when he punch me on this hand here, instead of I come in here and punch him, do it again, here, this hand I come up here like that, quickly turn from here, turn and grab, and go to left side, and he will turn himself to left side. Okay, like this. Okay, let's go back to the punch throw again. Okay, like this. Hand, turn, then left side. Then you go to left side like this. 1, and then do like that. Okay, you can change from here. I change across here. And then I come across here. Now from here, if I want to go into the elbow throw, all I need to do is from here, okay, from do that again, here, grab, slap this hand down, that's exactly what you done before with the punch throw, pin him where there, then come back into the elbow throw like this, yeah? So you go to elbow throw. Then I change, I work exactly the same as what you done already. Then I change back into the particular throw like this. Then I go back, and then go back to here. Now from here, if I want to go in to work with the G-sound throw, all I need to do is take this hand here, and this hand come in underneath like that. As soon as I come underneath that, he will stop. Now that's when you have the hand, see? Hand here and hand here. That's when I come into here and do the G-sound here. Okay? Now from here. Now from here, I work from here already. If I want to go into the push hand, all I'm doing is from here, okay? In here, I turn my hand here and come up and put one hand here and one hand into his elbow and push him, and he will react toward me like this, okay? That's all you're doing. Very, very simple. And then I have enough, I change. Then I go back on here. Now if I have enough of that, I will float back to right to the beginning from here. I grab his hand from here and come back to gag sao throw. Okay? Very, very simple movement like this. Okay, stop, pack sao. Stop, lap sao. Okay, now from here, if I want to go back to the punch throw, I slap, I go to punch throw. Then I go to lap sao throw. Slap, I go to elbow throw. And go to pack sao throw. Go to chi sao throw. And that's how you link every single throw together. As you know, when you start to work with this, and your body don't sit there and think about what I'm going to do next or what I'm going to do. And your body need to be work overtime, need to accept everything come at them, and your hand to work accordingly to the situation you get yourself into. When you're understanding all that, then when you cross yourself into the fight zone, doesn't matter. Your body will automatically overcome the situation you're in. Doesn't matter what you're in, your hand, your body will react to it. So you know. Now from this bit here, I'll show you through the leg bit on how each one, on each tool you're doing, and put the tool in. For instance, maybe the kick, maybe the elbow, maybe the knee, maybe the punch. Doesn't really matter. I will go through with you each one. Which drill can put what tool in. If you're understanding each one, learn and do them for the purpose of it, then you know exactly why you do them for. First one, I'm going to talk to you, the punch drill. Now when you're doing the punch drill here, because you're learning and understanding the punch and chop and change, basically what they teach you to understanding to go side to side. Yeah? If you're understanding the side to side, you are understanding how to put your technique in your opponent in safety. Or you go into the center to trap him. And that's why the punch drill is useful. Let me show you slowly each one so you know. Now, if I want to punch him side to side, then I need to do this particular movement. If you have part of there now, you want to do some movement with us, then let's start. Punch me. So here, I work exactly the same again. Okay? Now, when I work with this particular one here, I chop, I change. I don't want to go back and hit him here. I will hit him here. That's the punch. I want to hit him. Okay, that's why I go side to side punch. Here out of the way. When you work with this, don't step in and the elbow coming in, you lost your face. You're going to be stayed away. The elbow coming in, you can't because your arm is straight. The elbow coming in, you're not going to elbow shit this way. So you have to make sure that you're on this particular line here. An elbow won't be able to come in. If you start to coming in too close here, you will get elbow in the face. So make sure you stay away like this. And then you come back and hit him. And then you come across and you hit him on the side like this. And then you come back here. And then you come back again and hit him this way. And then you come back here. Now when you work with this particular movement and understand them already, that you're controlling the line. That's the most important thing you have to understand, is the line. If you're too close to him, you won't be able to do anything. So make sure you control that line. Now I'll go forward you, the center, how to go in the center and hit him in right in the center of the body. When you work with this particular movement here, when you're here, you got two ways of hitting him in the center. He have your hand and you have his hand. One, grab across and punch him. And if you punch below down there, I have my hand down here. Okay? Now, if I in here, I punch him and he punch me, he will be able to punch me because I get too close to him. So when you work with this move here, you punch him, you here, punch me. See, it was difficult because I move my hand and arm down here to close up. Difficult for him to punch me. So that's why you make sure you punch this way. That's one way of coming to punch, here and hit. Another way you can punch him, if you want to get in safety, is have here. Close him up on this arm here called trapping. And trap him up. And when you trap him up, make sure you grab hold of your hand here. Move your body away. Like that, you will have problem. So you move your body away, you go in. Move body away, I go in. Move body away, I go in. So what is happening, what we're trying to tell you is, doesn't matter. If you move away, you go in on him. You have to keep him up into that zone and put the pressure into him. Keep pursuing him so you know exactly where he is. If you don't pursuing him, you stay there and try to hit him move, you won't be able to do anything. As you, if you're watching through the JKD body weapon already, I already talked to you through already. If you're doing the JKD with us, you are understanding everybody out there training, they are knowing something. You don't think they don't know anything. So make sure that they learn something. They've got some knowledge and skill in their mind. So when you train with this, you need to be on top of them. Know what coming in and what to expect. Okay? So that's when you're doing a punch. That from here. And then, when you want to trap him and take out the side, and here. Or, if you go to side, then you go to side, and that's how you work. Now from here, I will go into the park style now from here. Okay? See, very quickly, I go to punch you. I can go for punch you here, and quickly go to park style here. Doesn't matter to me. Now, from the park style, it works on different things, because I got more of control here. Now from the move control here, I come to knee him. Now for instance, I come in on this side here, grab, make sure it's the elbow you're grabbing. If you grab that elbow come toward, you get hit. So make sure you grab an elbow, the arm here, and coming in and make sure your knee, okay, into his thigh. That's the thing you use from the pack sound. When you're using that, you want to go to the other side, grab, and here, and then your knee from here. Now make sure you grab hold of that, yeah? If you grab like that, then you have problems, so make sure to grab hold of that when you're coming in. You can either work with this particular one here and kick on the way and kick. It doesn't matter. When you work with this, grab it tight and then kick from here, or come in here and kick from here on this side. This makes no difference. Other one you can work with a pack sound because it's on a long range. You can come up here and then kick, okay, on his chest. Because when you get into here, you see longer range, then you can kick him, okay? That's what you work on this movement for. On side here, you can kick him from here. Now every time you kick him, make sure you grab hold of this hand if you are away like this and kick him in here, away. If you knee him, you grab inside and knee him, okay? Cross, grab, away, kick, away, going, kick. That's why you keep him away from you. If you want to get close, then you here, get close, okay? That's what you got to understand that. If you want to go into using any punch from here, it's going to be very difficult to punch from here because you can't take in the center, for instance. Then you need learning that. If I come in here, if I come into straight to punch him, he block from there, then I come to that. But if I go to pack out here, I want to do that, then that's be okay. But because of that, that elbow will maybe land into my face. So I don't want to using that particular one here for punching. I want to using that particular one here to delicate onto the kicking side, so I can understand how to pop my kick out. Okay, that's what I'm using for. Now from the pack out, I link myself to the elbow throw, okay, like this. Because you're in a very close range now on the elbow throw, I'm using my knee onto his thigh from here. Yeah, grab in here now, get close, his thigh or his body. Okay, it doesn't really matter when you work with this. Because I grab him here and knee to the thigh here or knee to his body here. Make no difference because I control, because I'm in a very, very close range here. So that's why I need delicate that particular elbow throw into that knee side. Yeah, because it's getting close to me. Now if we work in the pack out, I won't be able to knee him. So you got to understand that. Which zone using what tool. So that's why you're using from here, go to the elbow. From the elbow, because it's close, then you're working with the knee. Knee, see? Knee to the body. Now from here, I will go back to left side. Okay? Go back here. Now when you come back and work into left side on here, it's so many things you want to do in the left side. Like for instance, I want to learning how to put him into the arm bar like this. Okay? Maybe one reason I want to do the left side. The other, I want to change and have my hand here to take him into me. Okay? And then have the hand here. Now when you're doing the arm bar on him, make sure when you get it here, you won't be able to do that because he turned himself to the wing block like this. Your elbow must be go underneath and try to force it up and try to push it down like this, yeah? Like that. And because you put it up like this, you won't be able to. But when you train like this, you get used to boom, down like this. That's what you use them for. Okay? When you work with this particular lap sound, you either want to come and cross like this. You see this here, and this hand here, and pull him into here, like here. Okay, that's what you want to use this particular movement for. You can use it in this way like that, here, to bring him in here. And that's what you want to do the lap sound for, understanding all this particular movement like this. Okay, now from here, I want to float from here into the chi sound. From the chi sound, what I want to learn to control that line. I want to kick him here, for instance. Okay, when you want to control that line, you want to grab both the hand. When you grab them, you make sure that, bring the camera in slightly for me, you grab them like this, okay? Like this, when you grab them. If you grab them up here like that, that's not very good. You grab them like this, so you got full control, yeah, away, so you can kick them. Okay, that's why you grab them like that. When you work with this, you either work. When you feel he haven't got anything, then you hit him. Okay? If you feel he got something, then you can't push the movement on. If you feel that he's weak, then you hit him. Okay? That's one. Secondly, you're learning how to control your arm and control your up like that. From here, you can start to put the elbow in, for instance, grab him, understanding where to knee him, because you control of him on that particular chi sao situation. Or you grab this hand here and this elbow coming in from here and try to lock him across like that. Okay? And that's when you're using that particular chi sao for learning the kick, learning how to kick from here. You can use that. You're using this particular movement like this. Now when you do the chi sao, you can go in and grab that. Now when you grab that, both the hand is not been destroyed yet, he can able to attack you. We don't do this sort of thing like this. We only do things either like that, come control him, then we can start to come and do the work on him. Later, I will talk to you through all the head grab, how we do that on a trapping side, so you understand. At the moment, I just go through what it drill using for what reason, so you know. So on a chi sao, you work on that. Okay? To understanding that, I can go side to side. Doesn't matter. I need to understanding feel him. I can go this way. Doesn't matter. Okay? And that's how you work on this. On this particular one here, you might be coming here and grab him, learn to grab him up with that. Yeah, just learning, understanding how to feel the energy, where they're coming from. Now from here, I go straight to push hand here. Now from the push hand here, what I'm trying to do in here is learning so many things, control, change, and push. Yeah, that's one thing. Every time I cross myself in that zone, I be able to change my line. So where he's in the line, so I can push him from here. Okay? That's the whole idea of this. Either, because he's inside my zone, I can able to sweep him down from here. Go back here a bit. Okay? Now when you come into this particular zone, I can grab him and sweep him down from here. That's the one other reason you do the push hand for. Secondly, you're learning how to drop him up on this side and then push him on this way. And that's why you're using that particular push hand reason for that. Now when you're doing the push hand, it's very good to understanding how to control where he is. Yeah? And then you understand, change yourself to me, and then you're in that particular to push, because he needs to walk around with you. From here, I can change from here, I can pull him this way. Okay? Back in. Or from here, I can start to learning how to push him. Okay? This doesn't really matter. This doesn't really matter which one you use. Okay? It's all the time when you start trapping them up, it's you using it for different reasons. You will explain more about that when you work through the trapping side. On this particular there, that's what you're using each one for. When you're doing this particular one here on a full energy roll, when you work in the speed side, when you work with them, for instance, the pack side, you don't sit there and try to think what next. It's just got to be coming into you and work with it, where each situation coming from. And then when you start understanding all this movement, you will start understanding how to manipulate your body when they're coming in. When you start to understanding where they're coming in, then that's when you can work. And that's how we train on this particular one. Okay? So you know exactly which one you can put a kick in, which one you can put the elbow in, and which one you put the knee in. And you work around them. When you start each one and understand each one you're using for that reason, it's very, very good for you to work. If your partner don't understanding what's happening, then you're understanding how to control the situation. If you can control the situation, and that's when you can win the fight. But if you're not practice on this particular energy drill, on full drill, you won't understanding how your body manipulate. If you don't understanding how you manipulate your body and work over time, you will have problem to control each thing. When they come, you need to think. On our training, especially on the body weapon side, we don't think. We have to go in and react in time quickly. And that's how we do this particular movement. Watch and fool them again if you needed to, so you can understanding how to do each thing. I see you on the next lesson.